As the Vietnam War's presence in American homes continued to grow, public opinion between the hawks and the doves became further polarized. Policymakers encouraged invasions and an increase of American troops, and hawkish broadcasters had no reason to question this. After the Tet Offensive, questioning ensued. Liberal students, policymakers, and the media connection between them grew dovish. Upon Walter Cronkite's 2-week trip to Vietnam to understand the aftermath of the Tet Offensive, he knew he needed to do a broadcast immediately upon return to the United States. In his autobiography, A Reporter's Life, Cronkite writes on page 257, "My decision was not difficult to reach. It had been taking shape, I realized, since Cam Ranh Day. There is no way that this war could be justified any longer. A war whose purpose had never been adequately explained to the American people, to a people whose conscience burned because of the fatally unequal sacrifice of the troops in the home front. So I flew home and did a special report on the Tet Offensive. It was as factual as we at CBS News can make it, but I ended it with a clearly labeled editorial. This was a radical departure from our normal practice. I had only once or twice stepped out of my role as an impartial newscaster, and on both those occasions I was defending freedom of the press on the theory that if we members of the press did not speak up for this democratic essential, no one else would. As we discussed the broadcast, Sallant warned that I was placing my reputation, as well as CBS's, on the line and that we were putting ourselves in jeopardy. That given the delicate state of the bitterly divided American public opinion, we might well lose a substantial part of our audience. I had no problem making my decision. Sallant, as courageous as ever, agreed. In the broadcast, I made it clear that my subsequent words represented my own opinion and this was an extraordinary affair. I said, "To say that we are closer to victory today is to believe in the face of the evidence. The optimists who have been wrong in the past. To suggest we are on edge of defeat is to yield to unreasonable pessimism. To say that we are mired in stalemate seems the only realistic yet unsatisfactory conclusion. It is increasingly clear to this reporter that the only rational way out, then, will be to negotiate, not as victors, but as unhonorable people who lived up to their pledge to defend democracy and did the best they could."